team high, as he is 1-1 on the year, an ERA of 1.72. 15 2/3 innings. He's given up 10 hits, 6 runs, 3 earned. He has struck out 20, but walked 11. As a left-hander will face here in the ninth for the Indians, the bottom third of the order. Alberto Trienfeld will lead it off. Then the first baseman, Barrett Serrato, and third baseman, Gabe Roa. So Loconte on in relief. The left-hander, a 6-foot, 190-pounder, who lives in Franklin, Tennessee. Went to the University of Tennessee and then went to Cumberland University after attending Tennessee. An 11th round pick in 2011. Well, Loconte on in relief as Alberto Trienfeld will lead it off. Trienfeld 0 for 3. Popped out twice and he has struck out. So Trienfeld comes to the plate to lead it off in the ninth, 4-2 game. They've gone final from Tri-City. We'll tell you in a second. Pitch swung on and missed by Trienfeld. It's 0-1. Tri-City beating Salem-Kaiser 3-0 tonight. The big news, though, no-hitter thrown by Tri-City. Combined no-hitter is the next pitch, a called strike to Trienfeld on the outside corner, 0-2. It's the first time the Salem-Kaiser Volcanoes have ever been no-hit in their 16-year history. Tri-City, it's their second no-hitter as a franchise. As the ground ball back to Loc down, he's got it flipped to first base in time to get Trienfeld. One away in the ninth for the Indians as Barrett Serrato will come to the plate. For Tri-City, their second no-hitter, the last one they had, they threw a perfect game, combined perfect game in 2001, their first year. So fans at Geisa Stadium in Pasco had a little bit to celebrate tonight, even though their club in last place in the division. They no-hit the Salem-Kaiser Volcanoes tonight, 3-0, Tri-City with the win. Barrett Serrato at the plate, 0 for 3 tonight, swings and misses. And a slider from Loconte. It's 0-1. Serrato's flown out to right field twice, including his last at-bat. Everett a winner tonight over Boise, 8-7, as another slider and swung on and missed by Serrato. Meantime, they've gone to the ninth in Vancouver. Eugene won, Vancouver won. Everett Aqua Sox watching that one closely. Rooting like crazy for the Eugene Emeralds, I assure you. 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off the catcher Soto, who immediately bounced down the third base line. That one bounded right off of him in an area where he doesn't have a lot of protection. He's hopping around, favoring the right leg a little bit. 0-2 to Serrato.
I think that might have got him right on top of the toe.
Yeah, that's another area of the catcher that they don't have a lot of protection unless you got a really reinforced cleat. No balls, 2 strikes to Serrato. One down here in the ninth, and he swings and misses. He didn't have a chance on that play. I could see where that pitch to a left-handed hitter is just virtually impossible to hit. And Serrato got halfway through the swing. It was almost like, just finish it, because he had just given up on it. There was no way. Gabe Roa now to the plate. Nobody on, 2 out of the ninth in a 4-2 game as Loconte's first pitch fastball is high. 95 miles an hour, according to the gun here. Dust Devils of Tri-City's a no-hitter tonight. Pitch, check swing. Roa couldn't hold it up, and it's 1-1. We'll go through all the scores, bring you up to date on what happened in the major leagues tonight, coming up in our Coors Light postgame show as Roa swings and fouls one back to the screen. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. For the Hops in the ninth, they'll have Gebhardt, Leonard, and Ratliff, the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, due up. Loconte, his first inning of relief. Mike Zazala came on in the 8th for Spokane as the fastball is well outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Conte working from the stretch. Now sets, puts that glove right up at head level as the pitch skied in the air, first base side, foul ground, coming over towards the seats and landing on the top of the dugout. The ball will bound its way into the stands. Still 2-2 to Gabe Roa. Breeze still kicking out towards left field, although not with quite the ferocity that we saw in the first 3 or 4 innings. It's still blowing out there, but just kind of a casual light breeze. Whereas back in the first 3-4 innings, it was blowing straight out.
And it has every game that we've been here this season.
2-2, the pitch is fouled off by Roa to the screen. You're exactly right, Bob. I don't remember a moment looking up where the flags were hanging down on the pole.
It'll be interesting to see tomorrow with an afternoon game whether there is wind blowing in the afternoon or not.
Well, I do know one thing. This turf absorbs heat. It is going to be warm for the players with a 135 first pitch tomorrow. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Roa. Pitch grounded over towards the third baseman. McCurry, a nice play, and throws to first in time as he takes a hit away from Roa. That was a nice dive and stop by McCurry, and then the throw across to retire the side as the Indians go in order in the 9th. We take it to the bottom of the 9th at Hillsboro. It is Spokane 4, Hillsboro 2.
Anyone can work hard, just shoveling, planting trees, or whatever. But I prefer to work smart. That's why I'm sitting here.